Today we're going to go over a free verse. You all have already written a free verse about how you felt about the USA. Today we're going to do a different one to include in our poetry book. On this one, your free verse poem can be anywhere from 9 to 20 lines in length. This will be a describing poem. The subject of this poem is to describe your favorite place. Your favorite place might be a room in your house, it might be your backyard, it might be your back porch, it could be a friend's house, it could be a place that you visited, like the mountains or the beach or some kind of park or something. But you're going to begin with a sensory chart. You want to use your senses to describe what you saw, what you smelled, what you felt before you begin to write the poem. Once you have done that, then you can begin your poem, but start with your sensory chart first. You will not be allowed to use the word I, even though you're describing things that you like. This is more about the place. So I don't want to hear about you, but you need to describe the place. For your figurative language, you'll have 4 types total. You have to use a metaphor and a personification, underline those, and then you can choose 2, whichever types of figurative language are easiest for you and whatever your piece lends itself to. You can use alliteration, simile, onomatopoeia, hyperbole, or internal rhyme. For example, if I was going to write about my favorite place, one of my favorite places is the mountains. And so I would start thinking, what was I smelling? Well, I might smell hot apple cider, I might smell hot chocolate, I might smell hamburgers cooking. What would I be seeing? Snow everywhere, skiers, snowboarders, skis sitting in the snow, people falling, people in lift lines, people riding the gondola. What would I be feeling? I could be feeling snowflakes on my face. I could be feeling cold. So then after I made my sensory chart, I would be ready to write. So here's what I wrote about the ski slopes. This is the first sample. The ski lift gives a gorgeous view of the mountains fading in the distance. The sound of shushing skiers fill my ears. Lots of children and adults skiing and having a wonderful time. The screams of excitement are in the air. Cold numbs my fingers and toes. I can't wait to enjoy hot chocolate in front of a cackling fire. Notice there are no I's in this whole paper. I didn't start thinking about the figurative language, but when I go back and look at it, there's the sound of skiers, that would be an alliteration. Shushing is an onomatopoeia. Cold numbs my fingers and toes. Cold, that would be giving cold a human characteristic because it would be numbing. So that would be 3 of them right off the bat before I even had to change it. Here's another example. Now, we read this one about the forest already. But here's one about my grandparents' house. Pictures of my mother, crystal glass teacups in a glass cabinet. Stench of mothballs in lavender. Bump, bump, bump. Falling acorns on top of the roof. Birds cooing outside like a relieving remedy. Crunching of turning newspaper. Static of the old television. Soft, velvety carpet is a fluffy cloud beneath my feet. Rough, itchy couch. So really great description about a grandparent's house. So good luck with your free verse, and be sure and draw a descriptive picture in your reader's mind.